House of the Dragon burst onto TV screen in 2022 with a bang, diving headfirst into the messy politics that would spark the Dance of the Dragons. Despite some risky time jumps, the show managed to weave a compelling narrative. King Viserys brought the life to Paddy Considine was particularly revelation, adding layers to complexity that his book counterpart could only dream of. But here's where things get interesting. Instead of making a straightforward Rhaenyra versus Aegon showdown, showrunner Ryan Connell decided to zero in on the relationship between Rhaenyra and Alice Hightower. Initially an inspired choice, this focus may now be contributing to some of the show's growing pace. In the very first scene of episode 1, we met Rhaenyra swooping into the Red Keep on Dragonback. All fire and attitude. She gives off major Arya Stark vibes, complete with her "I'd rather serve as a knight and ride to battle" declaration to her mother, Aemma. This moment sets an unexpected expectation of a character who would challenge the particular structure of Westeros head-on, much like Rhaenyra Targaryen before her. However, by season 2, this version of Rhaenyra undergoes such a dramatic transformation that it threatens to become the show's biggest stumbling block. Targaryens are known for being bold, defiant, and touch arrogant. Young Rhaenyra embodies all these traits. She files of Dragonstone to retrieve the dragon egg Daemon's stole, disregards tradition when it comes to marriage and children, and thrives of her rebellious streak. Her chemistry with Daemon is undeniable, and her flea bottom show her eagerness to experience life beyond the Red Keep. Early on, she's political astute. She selects Sir Criston Cole for the Kingsguard based on combat experience rather than noble lineage. When Viserys forces her to marry Lane or Valerian, she bargains for Otto Hightower's removal as hand. This Rhaenyra has teeth, and she's not afraid to use them. So fast forward 10 years, and it feels like we are watching a different show. Emma Darcy delivers a brilliant performance as older Rhaenyra, but the writing seems to forget who this character was. Where young Rhaenyra was bold and decisive, her older counterpart hesitates at crucial moments. Instead of strategizing, she retrieves the Dragonstone after Harwin Strong's departure, which feels more like feeling than a calculated move. Her reunion with Daemon lacks the fierce chemistry of their youth. When Otto arrives at Dragonstone demanding she accept Aegon as king, she is visibly shaken, even shedding tears over her childhood book page from Alicent, a blatant manipulation. Rather than detaining Otto, she lets him go, signaling a troubling shift in her once character. By season 2, this transforming is complete. Rhaenyra, who once sought to reshape the realm, now second-guesses every move and seems afraid of her own shadow. Rhaenyra early season 2 choices are baffling. She flies off in search of Luke's remains without informing anyone, leaving her council in the dark. Just 2 episodes later, she impulsively travels to King's Landing to speak with Alicent, again without notifying her council. The once commander leader who would have damaged sword training for herself now laments to the Mazeria, and her advisors dismiss her. One brief glimpse of her old self appears in episode 7 when she considers sacrificing Targaryen bastard to the secure Dragon Riders. Yet, even this moment of Targaryen ruthlessness is immediately softened when she tells Corlys Valerian she hoped the knowledge of a new Dragon Rider would deter the Greens from war. This level of second guessing feels unnatural for a true Targaryen whose house worships fire and blood. However, House of the Dragon succeeded in making Rhaenyra Targaryen a compelling protagonist, but somewhere along the way, her characterization lost its edge. While growth and maturity were essential in storytelling, Rhaenyra shifts from fierce, politically savvy warrior to an indecisive leader feels less like evolution and more like complete rewrite. If the show wants to maintain its momentum, it needs to recapture what made Rhaenyra such a powerful character in the first place before the audience lose faith in her claim to the throne.